Hello, ladies and gentlemen, how you doing? It's part 5 of my Resident Evil Chris Roidfield, or Redfield before the Roids Let's Play. It's 2 days since I played, parts 1, 2, 3, 4 I all did at the same time. Now it's the second play session where we're going to aim to complete the game. That's the name of the game. And we are at the hardest part of the game as well. The one that has me constantly talking about needing to huff some copium, because I think it's the worst part of the game. I feel that with Chris it's nearly game breaking for casual players. I think it's poorly designed and I'm not a fan. Basically it's the cave part where there's going to be hunters literally everywhere. No point in shooting them with a magnum, no point in shooting them with a shotgun. So my aim here, knowing that we need to have the battery and the crank, is to take 3 health items with us. Now, earlier on in the playthrough, I was saying, I bet people are laughing at my inventory, how many herbs I'm stocking up. Well, there's not that many now, there's not as many as there was. My aim here is to get the flamethrower and not take any weapons. There's 2 cranks as well. The game gives us a hexagonal crank. And let me just check that I'm using, I shouldn't do this now, but I am using the Blue Yeti here, aren't I? Yeah. Sorry guys, like I said, it's just the start of a new play session, just want to make sure. But, yeah, it's so poor how they give you a hex crank when you've already got a crank. We're going to be just tanking damage here and moving on. It's risky in itself, but it needs to be done. But when I did this as a play test a few months after my Jill playthrough of this game, which was last year, oh my god, I forgot that we're everywhere still. Oh, fucking hell. I died to the spider multiple times and I couldn't remember it being such bullshit. But it is, because aiming the gun, there's a hunter here as well. Yeah, they put one here as well. 3 times we've avoided enemies now. Yeah, using the flamethrower I got killed, using the magnum I got killed. But you can actually just get rid of the cobwebs. There's cobwebs blocking the door. And I never did it like that when I was a kid. But now I'm giving it some serious consideration. Now obviously there's herbs. Are there any here? Oh, there's none left. There's dogs here. Earlier in the playthrough, you guys might remember me saying that I don't like hoping I don't get bit and moving on, but I've not got the space for guns right now. I've never done this before, and I have said in the prior parts that, like so many people, I played this game a heck of a lot more as Jill than Chris, but if I do die to the spider, what I'm going to do is... Whoa. And now even these things are more aggressive. Piss off. Is I'll just do a jump cut as to when I'm back there and I successfully do it. Because once we get out of the caves, the relief is going to be absolutely palpable. It's going to be unbelievable. Alrighty. And now, we gotta go back round again. Use the crank so the waterfall is not there. This was the main puzzle of the original Resi. I remember back in the day watching my brother do this, and I was only 6, so I had very little idea what the fuck was going on. Hopefully we're still on green fine after that hit. Ooh. But we're going back there again in a second. Nope, we're on yellow fine. Continue as you mean to go on. And I'm sick of the bullshit. Are we still on fine? We might be. I mean, fucking hell. Come on. Whoa. Still on fine. Okay, let's see what happens here. Obviously, I've had 2 days off, been watching the football, the Euros, and just doing other things. But I've been thinking on and off about this game, and I've been nervous about this part of the game. I always am. This here, quite simply, is where, and it is where, in the remake, there's an inventory box. And there damn well needs to be. But for Redfield, there isn't one. There's just, Odgil, but especially Redfield, you need one. There's the hexagonal crank. Beyond there is close to where the spider is. Now, the place that it also spawns the hex crank is also ridiculous because it puts it... let me think now. Yeah, there's the flamethrower. Now, you can put this back at any time, and we can use this now to defend ourselves. It runs out of ammo incredibly quickly. It's not good for the spiders, but I didn't realise this, but I might be wrong here, but it seems to have an almost stun lock effect on the hunters. Kind of like the machine gun does in Resi 3 original. You can kind of stun lock the hunters. I feel a lot more secure with a machine gun. Now, obviously, that way is where an aid spray shotgun shells are. This way, I think, is where Enrico is. And I think it spawns 2 hunters as well, because one's just not enough, guys. One's just not enough. What's this way? Oh, that's... Oh, right, it's the same room, but a different... Right, okay. Should I use that green herb to get me back up to fine? I'm going to say no, because I think I come back in here anyway. I'm going to leave that now. Picking that hexagonal crank, sorry, without killing the hunter is going to be tough.
Enrico!
Don't come any closer, Chris.
Wait, what happened?
Double crosser!
Don't!
Hell. Umbrella.
An Oscar-winning performance.
Who is it? Is someone there?
Who could it be?
Double crosser? What did he mean by that?
No, I think Enrico has a clip on him, but look, we've got over 100 Tangle bullets. It ain't happening. Fuck that shit. Oh yeah. Oh, fuck you. Yep, there's another one. Playing the long game here. See what I mean about the stun lock effect? Fuck you. So, now, there's the look at this shit, man. I like Mr. G-Star then. I'm referencing that guy so much these days. I need to reference him once every video. Look at this shit. Look at it. Fucking Borai Cho. Piece of fucking shit. Here we go. Let this guy come to me. And I'm going to put the flamethrower back. Because there's 2 flamethrowers. This is going well so far. Famous last words. I need to have health in my inventory, though, for the spider. Because he's fast. He's bullshit. And... yeah. Wouldn't even be as bad. I mean, obviously it'd clog up your inventory, but imagine if there was one ink ribbon next to that typewriter. You know, that wouldn't have been so bad either, would it? But no, we're asking too much of the game. Let's crack this shit. Okay. Now what? So there's a flamethrower there. The game spawns another hunter. It will either spawn it when Chris's arch enemy, the boulder here, rolls down. I can either go forward and there's a hunter behind here, or I can go further that way and one will spawn in. It doesn't spawn an extra one, it's just the same hunter in a different location basically. But obviously, if I pick the flamethrower up, I'm going to need to use this green herb. What I think I'm going to do is run away from the boulder, get the... It's magnum ammo as well, by the way, so it's serious business. Get the magnum ammo, hope to heal, run back, pick the flamethrower up. If he's hit me by then, I'm on caution. We're healing, so okay. Yeah. I'm nervous, man. I am actually fucking pounding shit here, man. I'm telling you. Listen to this music, by the way. It's amazing. Jank fucking running against a wall, piece of shit. Now, I don't know if I said it, but you do actually have to pick the flamethrower up, because after the spider room, there is a little kind of plaque, whatever you want to call it, on the wall there. And it only opens when you use the flamethrower. Oh my god. I'm shitting myself. I'm absolutely shitting myself. Another fucking sick piece of music here. That's okay. Fuck off, you eight-legged dickhead. Right, okay. Oh, shit, wait a minute. Poisoned. No. I should know this. I've been playing Resi games since I was 6 years of age, but I don't know when you're poisoned on these games whether you eventually die or just go to danger. I'm sure you do die. I've never even Googled it. I'm sure I remember it happening to me when I was younger. Nice meme game. Nice meme. You know what? Are we on? Put the cranks away. Ladies and gentlemen, listen to this music. Listen to it. Listen to it, you fucks! Mr. G-Star. Actually, I need the hexagonal crank again, dude. We got a few blues. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to save the game anyway. Please get me up to 5. Yeah, we're on fine. Okay, nice one. I was worried we'd be on caution, but no, we're not. You know, a few days ago I was just having a look just to see, out of intrigue and interest, people playing the original game, and it's hard these days. If you try and search for this game on the internet, it's kind of like it never existed, because people are just talking about the remake. And I love the remake, but I type in, you know, Resident Evil PS1, Resident Evil 96, and it still doesn't really come up very often, even on old forums and shit. So it's a shame. Boom, 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 boom. Magnum ammo, magnum ammo. There we go. Some magnum ammo is for the Tyrant, ladies and gentlemen. The first boss and the second boss. We've got one ammo disc. We'll be getting the second in a minute. And now I've put cranks away, both cranks. I need to get both out to check them both to make sure which one is hex shaped. So pedantic. Fucking bullshit, man. Now I've just saved the game and I am going to put the herbs away because there will be health outside. And with the chimeras, I'm not going to be shooting them because it's just not a good idea to shoot them, quite simply. Right, we saved the game. No bullshit, let's go. Not sure when I started the video. I think the last video was a bit shorter than the rest. It's been under 30 minutes, so might go about 40 minutes on this one. Ooh, he got close. We get to use the crank 3 times here, ladies and gentlemen, so get hyped. Let's crank this shit. I'm happy with how that went. And you know, hopefully I can remember, but I think the key to getting out of here without much bullshit as Chris is to not have any guns in your inventory. Now, people would probably say that for a lot of this playthrough, if I wanted to complete this game as quick as other people, then I should probably be running past enemies and tanking damage, but it's not how I like to play. I like the gunplay in these old Resi games, but also it's satisfying dwindling numbers down. It's all part of the old school Resident Evil puzzle for me. Get rid of some enemies, keep some, lose some ammo, get more ammo. No other game has ever done it better than these old Resi games. Is that a map? A map for the underground when we're ready to leave the underground. What the hell? What were they thinking? Not the first time I've said that in this playthrough. Worst part of the game, for sure. I like the labs though, but the labs do, unfortunately, commit a big sin. And that is that they have regenerating zombies. It's not a problem when you know where you're going, really, and you've got a lot of ammo, like I do, but for first time players, that's gonna be a right pain in the arse. But boy oh boy have I had fun, and obviously I like to do different content on my channel. You know, I've got plans of doing Metal Gear Solid 1 in the next 6 months or so, ladies and gentlemen. Not going to do the console version, which is not even full screen. I'm going to play the PS1 version, and honestly, I don't really care about upscaling. I don't mind playing it as it was back in the day. It's good enough for me, honestly. Metal Gear Solid, that is. Not the Resi games. I prefer the GameCube versions, like original 2 and 3, because you can skip cutscenes and they do look better. But yeah, I want to bring Metal Gear Solid 1 to the channel. Hotline Miami I want to bring to the channel. I fucking love that game. I've not said this yet, but I am also going to be doing a one-off video on The Last of Us 2 on No Return, the roguelike mode. Completing it on Survivor difficulty with each character. I've already done it, but I've had a whale of a time on it. The gameplay is immense fun, and yeah, I enjoyed a roguelike. That's pretty crazy. I think I'm just going to use a green herb here. Get back up to fine health. Wolf. But yeah, I'm going to be bringing that to the channel. Not the 10 characters altogether in in No Return, Last of Us 2. But it's not going to be like one video after another. It'll be like one video and then another video the next couple of days, and then you might go 6 months without a video. Kind of how I did Left 4 Dead back in the day. I think I did all the Left 4 Dead campaigns, and it took me like 6 years to upload them all. Just something different. But what I'm saying here, in a roundabout way, is I want to do another Resi project next year, and I think it might be called Veronica, even though it's not one of my favourites. But I can articulate why it's not one of my favourites as I play it, but I will get lost in that game. And for good reason. The level design is... it's amateur. It's bloody amateur out of that game, man. Can't believe people who think that game's one of the best in the Resi series. But hey, everyone's got their own opinion. I'll be giving you mine when I play it, and that'll possibly sometime next year. Might even do a casual playthrough of Zero. Not gonna be walkthroughs. Now, do we have... no, one MO disc is... yeah. Is it shotgun time? Yeah, it's shotgun time, innit? Where is it? Let's rock out with 1 herb, shotgun, shitloads of shells, 2 MO discs. We need to get power to the facility. Let's pop some heads off. Let's have some fun. We're in the labs. And yet again, listen to this ambience. I think I said this when I played as Jill. Awesome ambience. You know what? I'm scared. I'm going to keep getting health items. Let's combine 2 herbs, put them back, and keep 1 out in my inventory. Yeah, it was when I played this late last year. Like a month or so after I completed it as Jill for my YouTube. I remember thinking it's a bit vague as to what's going to happen to Rebecca when you first play it through, because most people, I don't know, I feel like most people are going to get the bad ending when they play this for the first time, especially in regards to saving Jill. Maybe I'm wrong, but you save Jill and then Rebecca's nowhere to be seen, and it's like, where is she? Could be forgiven for thinking that you're just going to leave without her, is what I'm saying. Two decades later. Right, now... trying to think, where do we restore power? It's that computer, isn't it? But do I need a key? I think I'm going to leave that MO disc there. I don't want to be full. Oh, I hope I'm making the right decision there. It's not end of world. Let me remind myself. I'm going to keep this video going another 10 minutes. Let me remind myself what is in these rooms. The one on the right is electronically locked. The one right ahead of us is where Jill is. There's the zombie gangbang room as well. As I quite maturely call it. Never mind that, Redfield. Get the bloody lights on, kid. Isn't there another herb in here? Yeah, let's just make a double herb. There's the puzzle for the computer. Because I know what it is, I don't need to solve it. I can't remember how you do solve it. It's Maul. John Ada, and then Maul. And of course in the remake it's Cell. And when you put in Maul, you hear Mikami do this weird noise. I think it's him himself. I don't know if it's him himself actually, because it sounds ridiculous. It goes, mama, mama. That's in the remake. Yeah, that's exactly what it sounds like. And then in the Evil Within DLC, it's called the Assignment, or the Start of the Consequence. There's a mode where you can play, like, it's a mode where there's no lights in the game at all. But the start of the game has you putting lights on. And Mikami in Japanese says something like, "You thought there'd be lights? Too bad." You get a unique Chris animation here when he does his Hackerman's thing. Hackermans. We are Hackermans with those gloves on. Remember seeing that film in the 90s. Was it Angelina Jolie? Like mid-90s. Proper 90s cheese, ladies and gentlemen. Get it done, Redfield, kid. Now, I think we need, or we should go upstairs first. There we go. Right, so the doors are unlocked. Oh, we've got the gas room. Jesus. Another what were they thinking moment there, I think. Okay, I thought there was a zombie there, but there's not. Let's go upstairs, because I remember... I don't think we need to use an MO disc in here. It's nice industrial kind of ambience again. This game has got a lot of that. And that kind of left the Resi games after this. It's kind of interesting. I don't know why. You know, this is some kind of industrial drone ambient shit. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, yeah, combine those herbs. Come on, you dickhead. The lab key. I'm not sure the next video is going to be the last one. It always bothers me that when the last bit. Oh shit, wait, I've only got 2 here. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to have to backtrack for that MO disc. Pains me to do. Here it is. There's a zombie party going on in here. Ain't nothing but a zombie party. Ba, 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 na. Ain't nothing but a zombie party. Ba, 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 na. Miss USA 1998 there on the back. Passcode 01. They've all got some kind of Bible passage as well. These passcodes. I think there's a clip in one of the boxes there, but we don't need it, of course. Let's move on. So we've got one of the passcodes. We're now going to go back upstairs. Actually, let me think. I'm going to discard that key from my inventory. Yeah, whatever. Well, listen how loud that is, man. Right, okay, so this is locked, isn't it? Yeah, do you want to do the gas room now, or shall we wait? Just be careful. This zombie might get me. I don't know where he is. Oh no. Christ almighty, how slow is he? Never mind. Yeah, we're just going to go back up. One thing that did surprise me, and still does, with this game is how little time you've got to fight the tyrant. I think by the time you start fighting him, there's like 1 minute 40 to go on the clock. So you can't waste that much time, and I think, I'm not 100% certain, but Brad dropping down the rocket launcher is based on how much damage you do to the tyrant, I think. Well, that's me guessing. Oh, yeah, yeah, right. Okay. 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 No, then. That's one hell of a cool, funny story, bro. That is one hell of a cool, funny story. It's all random. But you know what it's like, obviously. There's not enough black characters in games, the enemies are black, for example, or, you know, different races, whatever. And then it becomes racist, and it's like, well, these devs can't win, can they? Of course they can't win. Not in this day and age, anyway. One of the reasons why I think Capcom... It's a pathetic reason, but you know that there's going to be a shitstorm if, indeed, Resident Evil 5 ever gets remade. But the Japanese don't really give a shit about things like that. They do now more so than they probably did in the past, but still not like the Western world. Even with Resi 5, there's that Gennard... What are they called in the 5th game? They're not called Gennardos, are they? What are they called? Can't remember what they're called in the 5th game. But there's that one that looks like Saddam Hussein. He literally does. There's that typically like Asian looking zombie. I'm gonna call them zombies, fuck it, old school. I don't think it's ever said which country that Resi 5 is ever in. Just like nondescript name. We're gonna get magnum bullets. I'm gonna get rid of one of them. So if can I... Let's keep the red herb there now. Right, the next one is where the chimeras are. And they run and move really strangely. They're a bit freaky, but they're not that dangerous. But I probably will rock out with 2 health items. So unlock that, got the Maggie ammo. We're very, very close now to the penultimate boss, ladies and gentlemen. Gonna be saving Jill. Rebecca's gonna turn up. Wesker's gonna get Shrektified. It's all good in the hood. And I'm very happy to have brought this to the channel, and overall, obviously it's not a walkthrough, but I'm relatively happy with this. No power, right? Yeah. But I was saying before, and I went off on a tangent and forgot, but I I just YouTubed, like, within the last year, people playing this game, and obviously it's just come out on GOG, the PC version. But people who are playing it are seemingly all people who completed it before. Oh wow, more magnum bullets, Jesus. Couldn't really see anyone doing a first playthrough. Because I mentioned a few times during this Let's Play, me and my brother back in 2002. Now, we had the internet in 2002 in the family home, but in the midst of playing Code Veronica, we didn't want to cheat, and that is a hard game. It took us 6 months to complete, you know, on and off. Didn't have the ability to play it every day. I think I would have been about 12 at the time, but... Is there a green herb there? Yeah. Right, I'm going to end the video here, ladies and gentlemen. Combine that red that's in the other room with the green. I'm going to finish my Code Veronica story in the next video to keep you guys on tenterhooks. See you then. Oh, just going to do a manual save as well, just in case the video crashes.